Episode of In the Know, and with us here in the studio, happy to have the Green Valley Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers Commander Deanna Lindemann, and of course with the Scam Squad, Steve Swallows. Great to see you both. Thank you
Hi.
for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us a little bit. You just graduated a class of 10. What does that mean when we say you graduated a class?
They just completed about 90 hours of instruction. We had 3 soft badge people who just took a week, and that's our required courses are CPR, defensive driving, the equal employment opportunity information. But after we get started, then they can work our front desks or fingerprinting or any of the office work. The other 7 went through and they took all the information they need to be able to drive in a patrol car and be on our streets. They are now doing OJTs on the job training, and I think one started on Sunday, and they'll should all be done almost by the end of November.
So is it almost like the rookie where they go out and they drive with somebody who has been, an SAV member for a while?
Yes. Yeah, we don't ever let them go out alone. That's
No.
It's too hard on all of us. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But we go out in partners anyway for the most part if we can.
And you serve the community, and you do things like wellness checks, house checks, and of course, if there is an accident or an event, you help
Yes.
with traffic control.
Yes, we helped with a lot of events in October, and where we just we don't stop traffic necessarily, but we will block a road if it's necessary for anything, and then open it back up again. We do direct traffic around different events, but most of the time we're just there for support for people.
Well, speaking of that, coming up on November 22nd, there is an event.
It
right?
is, and it is a big one, and I really want to talk to everybody in the Green Valley area to kind of avoid some of those closed roads. Continental is going to be, it'll be open, but you will not be able to turn into a lot of different roads. So if you can avoid Continental from the hours of about 8 o'clock in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, just on that Saturday, you can
November
go down,
22nd, right?
Yeah, November 22nd. They're going to be almost 11,000 participants in the Tour de Tucson.
Oh, wow.
So we will have a lot of people. Not all of them will take the 103-mile route, which is what Green Valley has, but there will be many, many, many bikes, more than you can even think of. So let's let those bikers come through and have their race and have their fun for one day, and then people could take the interstate to Esperanza and then come back to anything that they need. So
right. But SAV will be out there, of
we
course.
will be out there, and we will be directing traffic, but there will be many road closures.
Yeah.
So we will be blocking traffic. There will be a lot of places where they cannot turn to turn right or left or something on Continental. So sometimes it'd just be best to avoid it that day.
There you go. I can't go wrong with that. Now, tell us about some of the SAV departments. They're going pretty strong, right?
Oh, yes, they are. We're just having so much fun. The front we do. It's like, why would we volunteer if we weren't having fun?
If you weren't having fun,
So,
exactly.
Exactly. So we have the 2 front desks, the one at our Green Valley Sheriff Auxiliary Volunteer offices, and then we also man the desk at the Sheriff's Department here in Green Valley.
Oh.
So, and it's just really a lot of fun. We also have the White Elephant, where our people walk through and assist and everything at the White Elephant for the whole time that the White Elephant's open. We also have bike patrols and park patrols.
Right.
And the park patrol, we actually have a golf cart. So we get to go out to the different parks and drive around and see people and wave to them all and everything. Bike patrol is really just a great patrol. I think a lot of people get to stop and talk to them. And and they do hit many of the HOAs. They're a great team.
That's good.
Yeah, we have our regular patrols.
Right.
Let's see. And we have telecare. Telecare is where we have close to over 90 people that we call every day. Most of them live alone and they don't necessarily need assistance, and we don't give them assistance, but we call them every morning to make sure they're okay. And if they do not answer their phone, we will send one of our patrol people out to check on them.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's a great, great service that we do. And then last but not least, and I'm sure I've maybe missed a couple, but we have a scam squad.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fabulous, and I'll let Steve talk about how great our scam squad
Yeah,
is.
absolutely. And Scam Squad is very important. During the holiday season, they tend to wrap up some of their operations. Isn't that the case?
Yes, we've talked about it before where scams kind of go secular, and we're coming into the holiday season, and so you're going to see more scams specifically directed towards USPS type of information. You missed a delivery, click on this link, and it's a bad link, or emails, phone calls, all those kind of things.
Yeah, and the thing is that we used to think we just got scammed by maybe just getting an email. Oh, it's just a bulk email. And they're getting pretty good at that, where they create something that looks just like that's from Microsoft, but you don't see the extra letter or the extra period that's in there. But now it's beyond that. Tax, phone, the whole bit.
Yeah, so you just need to be careful if you don't recognize where it's originating from. And it may say it's from, I'll just use the example, Amazon.
Yeah.
But if you, A, don't have an Amazon account, or B, if you do have one but you haven't used it in a while, just be cautious. Don't click on any links, embedded links in the email, PDF files. Those can and probably have viruses attached to them. So.
Yeah, and then they could do key logging, and that key logging can read every stroke of the key that you're entering, like a password. Tell us about some of the scams you see, like this card decline scam. What is this one all about?
Well, it's basically one that they are sending it to you, saying that your card has been declined, your credit card has been declined, or your Amazon card has been declined. And so, of course, the person is concerned, and it could be a legitimate card, as in could be Chase or Citibank or one of those representing those companies. But I always tell in my presentation, people, do not ever call the number that is given to you. Always call a third-party number. So if it's from Citibank, for example, and they say there's a problem, your card's been declined, look on the back. You'd see if you do have a Citibank card, look on the back and call the number on the back of your card.
Steve, would this be good advice for those that are getting a phone call and it says it's from Citibank, to not give any information out in that phone call, to hang up and call the bank?
Yes, that's called spoofing.
Yeah.
And that's very popular nowadays. So you really never know who it's really coming from. So I always tell people to just take the information, remain calm, and then call a third-party number. Always call a third-party number. Don't ever take the number that they're giving you.
During the holiday season, Steve, there's a lot of charities that do a lot of great things, but there are also those that say, I'm going to get a piece of that pie. So they create a charity, or it looks like a charity. Hey, you could donate here, and they're not real.
Well, that and now we're going through the government shutdown.
Right.
And so charities are kind of on top of everybody's mind right now. Yeah. So I just be cautious. All our hearts are in the right place, but make sure that it's a reputable charitable organization.
Yeah, absolutely. What is that travel scam? You get so many people to say, I'm going to travel during the holidays. What is that?
Well, that's kind of one that is promising you something that, like, for example, if you let's see, how would I put it? If for example, you want to go on a Hawaii vacation,
right,
you just come in and listen to our presentation, and we'll give you a 5-day flight there, and with hotels.
Doesn't always work out that way, does it?
No, hardly ever.
We'll take you as far as this Cessna will get you. Some ways that people can be safe. what is probably the easiest way when it comes to paying for something? Or say you want to, what's huge? We buy gift cards to give as gifts.
Yeah.
Got to be careful there, right?
You got to be real careful with gift cards. Remember, the rule of thumb is if a company asks you for payment and says you can pay by Bitcoin or gift cards, that is a huge red flag.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying don't go out and buy your grandchild a gift card for Christmas or something. That's okay.
Right.
But if for in lieu of payment to an electric company or Sears or whoever. Probably outdated myself by saying Sears, but
you didn't say Montgomery Ward.
but those kind of department stores.
Right. Now, the other thing too is when I buy a gift card for somebody, you got to be really careful because they could actually see they'll leave them out in the front. It's always good to buy it from somebody when they have it behind the counter.
Behind the counter.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Some other thoughts maybe on people not getting scammed and. I know you want to do a shout out as well.
Yeah, we're going into the winter season here in Green Valley, and so I just wanted to let everybody know that if you have an organization or you're part of an organization, an HOA, and you would like one of our presentations,
nice.
We give free presentations. The Scam Squad does. Takes about 45 minutes to an hour. But it's very, very informative, very good. We're extremely busy during the winter months.
Yeah.
So give us a call, and we can schedule you in for an appointment, the time to go in. Phone number is 520-351-6715.
6715.
Yes.
351-6715.
Yes.
And they can set up for you to come on out and,
Yeah.
and talk about that.
Yeah.
People are always blown away by the scams that people are doing.
Yes.
It is crazy.
And what we do in these presentations, we have a template, but then we also fill it in by trends that are going on today.
Right.
And so it's good that you get the updated information. Even though it might be a template kind of presentation, we still fill it in by ones that we're seeing active right now.
Now, Steve, I'm wondering if somebody has a feeling that maybe they've been scammed. Can they contact the Scam Squad for more info?
I would recommend it. What we can do is we can talk to you. We can kind of go through the what's happening, and if it sounds like you have actually been scammed,
right,
and you have money taken, then we'll refer you off to the sheriff's department,
right,
because they'll open an investigation for you. But if it's just something you're getting text messages or last year, remember, it was the tolls.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was getting these toll emails. Oh, you owe us money.
For a toll that we caused you, and you're like, I never driven over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can call us. We put all that information together,
Yep.
so we can help you work through those.
Yeah. Now, are you finding more people are back here for the winter? Our winter visitors start to come back now?
Oh, yes, we've got quite a few people back, and I just want to welcome them all back. It's like the Arizona weather's just waiting for you.
That's
so.
perfect. Well, Steve, Deanna, I want to
wonderful.
thank you both for coming in and talking to us again.
Oh, you bet.
Awesome. And we continue now with more of your favorites. If you have questions, give them a call. And again, if you're an HOA and want to set it up, it's 520-351-6515. Deanna, what number can they call for other SAV activities?
Our front desk will take any kind of message and deliver it. It is 520-351-6744. My number, if you want to call and just leave me a message, is 520-351-6716. And our telecare number is 520-351-6706. You can also reach us at gvsav.org.